Hi, my name's Jodie Aldred. I come from a fifth-generation family farm where we put all our efforts into cash crop and our beef cow-calf operation. I'm in my final year of high school where I'll be continuing to Ridgetown College to pursue my passion in agriculture and becoming an agronomist.
How can the agricultural industry best support young farmers looking to succeed in an ever-competitive and complex global marketplace? In my perspective, the biggest problem facing young individuals pursuing agriculture is the ability to start their own cash crop operation. Posing challenges, in my opinion, are lack of financial support, government support, and assistance from large farming corporations. The reason I say financial support is a posing challenge to young individual farmers is because with lack of equity, banks prefer not to give loans out to young farmers. The bank is more likely to give a loan out to someone who already has equity and credit rating for their own established farming corporation, as it may seem more practical, skipping over the younger generation who would like to get started. I believe the banks have the right to hold credit ratings against young farmers, but in order to help young farmers succeed, they shall not be penalized for lack of equity, as the only equity they really would like is farmland. That is how I believe agricultural industry, from a banking standpoint, can help young farmers. To take the pressure off young farmers trying to get loans from the bank, they need help from the government to support them with grants. Although there are government grant entrance programs out there, they just aren't adequate for current land prices. Should the government ever reconsider raising their grant funds available to young farmers, then the possibility of young farmers purchasing land may become more of a reality. The problem arises yet again, though, where it makes more sense for the government to let those farming corporations with the ability to finance farms themselves buy the land. Not only is supporting young farmers through grants cost the government, but it poses a risk to them. The risk could be that not every young farmer will succeed, although we run the risk of no young farmers succeeding if we don't give them the support. Therefore, I believe a realistic start to the government and the agricultural industry assisting young farmers in purchasing land would be providing them with grants large enough in dollar amount to compete with current land prices. Lastly, I think the biggest support young farmers could gain in order to be successful would be the support from large farming corporations. Although we realize that, like any company, their success relies on growth, we often forget that the future generations rely on young farmers. Young farmers need large corporations within the agricultural industry to allow the young farmers themselves the chance to purchase land. With an aging population in the agricultural industry, there is room to support young farmers there. With many older generations, with no one to pass their hard work and success down to, or having someone that is not interested in farming to pass it down to, there are many young farmers out there who would love the opportunity to gain a family farm. If there was a way to set up a mentor program for young farmers to work alongside a farmer from the older generation to gain experience and knowledge, then over time I think the agricultural industry could have a lot of success with young farmers. The government could assist this area in order to set up a mentor program and over time perhaps pay both the farmers. They could initially pay the young farmer while mentoring, then once they are able to take over, pay the older farmer in a retirement type plan. This way, no one is losing out on necessary income. Therefore, I believe the best way for large farming corporations and the agricultural industry to support young farmers is through allowing young farmers the opportunity to gain possession of land. Although these ideas may seem impractical, it's the only way at this stage in farming that young farmers even have the chance to succeed. Young farmers, however, should start off by giving themselves a good farming foundation. Whether those youth interested in farming go to University of Guelph or Ridgetown College, giving themselves something to fall back on should their ideal dream of becoming a farmer not work out. Therefore, if you ever believe there's not a chance to make a difference in helping youth become farmers, then please realize that all we need is your support.
That being said, I'm excited to continue to post-secondary and learn about agriculture and apply that passion to the work I complete.